Solana memes are freaking pumping. Welcome everybody to today's video. Today is January 17th, Wednesday. Hope all of you are having a good morning today, good night, good afternoon. As you see it on the title, Solana meme tokens are freaking pumping. So congratulations to all of those that have been taking longs on a lot of Solana tokens. As of lately, the whole entire community has been going bonkers, literally bonkers with a lot of these meme tokens. As you could go ahead and see, freaking Dog with a Hat making new all-time freaking highs. So we literally seen Dog with a Hat pumped all the way over 86%. So congratulations on those. Thereto pumping over 112. It's freaking insane. It looks like the meme tokens are going freaking crazy. So if you're tuning in into the live stream, go ahead and do me that huge favor by smashing that like button. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and share this stream with my community, and I hope to go ahead and have all of you here live with me today. So let me go ahead and refresh this real quick. See if we are officially live. We are officially live. Awesome possum. Let me go ahead and get that up and rolling. Good. All right, looks like we are live. Let me go ahead and start sharing this with the community. Give me about 1 second. In the meantime, let me go ahead and pull that out. Alrighty, so just went ahead and shared that with the community. We are now officially live. Go ahead and post it on this as well. Awesome possum. What the heck is going on, bro? That's why you gotta watch out when you're on freaking Twitter. Twitter always be doing some funny stuff. Dude, honestly, whenever I go on live stream, I'm a little worried to always pull out my Discord and my freaking and my Twitter, because I don't know what the heck people are posting on there, you know? So we are officially live. So let's see who we have joining us today. I don't know if it's a little too early or a little too late for me. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and start talking about what we're currently seeing right now. Fear and greed. Where is it at? 17 hours ago is the next update that we need, or 17 hours is our next update. Currently right now at 63 at greed. Crypto bubbles right now seems a little iffy in the market. We are seeing some sort of correction on Solana right now, and that could probably be the reason why we are seeing a lot of these meme tokens pumping, actually, because typically when a lot of these Solana meme tokens start to dump, usually whenever Solana starts to dump, usually these meme tokens do very well. It's actually quite the opposite, right? Sometimes when we do have Solana make new all-time highs, they do pump, or sometimes it does vice versa, and it doesn't really do much. And that's currently what we're seeing right now at the moment. So let's go ahead and talk about crypto bubbles right now, looking decent. If we go ahead and head over to our handy chart on blockchaincenter.net, we do see that we are, from what it says, we are in altcoin season at 78. And on the monthly right now, we aren't there yet. So it's still approaching that on altcoin season. So we are still waiting for all of that to happen. But currently right now, fear and greed at 63. And on CoinDesk, there's not really much news besides the fact that, you know, we have been seeing a lot of net inflows in the ETF after the ETF happened. We have been seeing a lot of volume coming in, which is really good to go ahead and see in the sector, right? That's what we want to go ahead and see. And besides that, that's pretty much it. MetaMask secret project could shake up how Ethereum works. Let's go ahead and read a little bit about this. MetaMask is quietly testing new tech that uses third parties to route users' transactions. It will eventually be available outside of MetaMask and will be closely scrutinized for how it manages to avoid centralization concerns. Interesting. MetaMask is testing a transaction routing feature that could turn the biggest Ethereum wallet into an Intech-centric protocol, meaning users will be able to lean on third parties to find the best path for their transactions. The goal of the tech will be to provide optimal execution and improve user experience. The routing tech is built by special mechanism groups, which MetaMask owner consensus bought last year. It will eventually be available to third parties. How's it going, Ryan? Hope you're having a good one today, bro. How are you feeling, by the way? Thank you for being one of the first watchers here. Right now, we're just going over, a few news, and then we're going to go over some meme tokens right now that are freaking pumping through the roof at the moment. The routing tech is built with it's built by special mechanism groups. We already read that. MetaMask joins a growing field of intact-centric protocols like Uniswap X, COW Swap, Aroma, and Suave, but consensus says its approach have some differences that can make it less risky. MetaMask, the most popular crypto wallet on Ethereum, is testing a new transaction routing technology that is likely to have major ramifications to how value flows through the second biggest blockchain network. I mean, I really want them. How's it going, Happy? Hope you're having a good one today. I really do want them to go ahead and work more on MetaMask, because honestly, MetaMask has been pretty trash as of lately. Like these last couple months, I haven't really been liking MetaMask. I'm gonna be completely honest with all of you. I haven't been liking MetaMask whatsoever. What we know so far, consensus says it has deliberately designed its new routing mechanism to sidestep certain key risks and to shift power from validators that purpose blocks to earn fees and MEV, the users who submit transactions. So that's pretty good. You're not going to be getting as wrecked when it comes to MEV bots. Besides that, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I mean, MetaMask, honestly, in my opinion, has been having so many freaking issues. I'm actually looking to go ahead and start using Trust Wallet again. What wallet do all of you use, by the way? Because MetaMask, I think it's kind of trash. I'm going to be honest with you. I think MetaMask has been pretty trash as of lately. Haven't really been liking that. We did talk about DYDX having large freaking decentralized volume. This is insane. We talked about why I'm very, very bullish in DeFi overall, and especially Cosmos. I know Cosmos has been blowing up like freaking crazy, so I'll definitely go ahead and be doing some videos on that. But overall, yeah, that's what we're seeing right now in the market. Not much, I wouldn't say exactly. We do see Solana hit 101 right now. The DXY has slightly looks like it is retracing back down from hitting that all-time highs or previous all-time high from the 103. I wouldn't say it's an all-time high, because all-time high is all the way over 120, but the recent higher highs, right? So we are finally retracing down at this 103, which means we could go ahead and see the DXY come back down to 102, and we could go ahead and see Bitcoin and Solana continue with the continuation to the upside. Looking at the US 100, we're also getting that reverse signal, so it's actually playing out pretty well. So I do expect a lot of volatility in the next couple days to the next couple weeks in the market. Looks like it is going to be playing with the narrative of altcoin season actually coming very soon. As I mentioned, we are at 63 on that. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks like it might be reversing. I do expect Bitcoin to possibly either see two case scenarios that we talked about right in the past. It's either approach $44,000, that'd be the top, and come all the way down, or have Bitcoin make new higher highs, which could be approaching $49,000 or even $54,000 before even retracing all the way down. So that's what I'm expecting to look moving forward. But yeah, definitely keep your eyes out on Bitcoin. I was actually shorting Bitcoin, but as you can tell, it looks like we might be having some sort of momentum to the upside now that the DXY is slowly going down, and we are seeing the US 100 reverse back up. So honestly, it's looking more bullish than ever in my opinion. And I've been the biggest freaking bear when it has come to all of these news, right? Currently right now, let's go ahead and talk about some meme tokens. There's not really much on my end besides this is kind of a late stream for me, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do some research later on tonight. I have been doing some research, so definitely if you recommend any projects, any tokens you want me to do. I know I've been hearing a lot about Polkadot. You want me to go ahead and do some reviews on Polkadot, Moon River, so all these higher cap altcoins and meme tokens you want me to go ahead and do, let me know. Follow me on Twitter, and most importantly, go ahead and join my Discord and literally just freaking like hit me up, like message me, hey John, I want you to make a video on this. That way so you can go ahead and give me more ideas, right? It's a lot easier for me to go ahead and do that. And as always, if you want to support the channel, make sure to go ahead and use my links down below. BingX right now and MEXC are both non-KYC platforms, and you also have Bybit, which does require KYC. But if you're looking for a VPN, NordVPN is currently giving an offer of 69% off with 3 months extra. So definitely go ahead and support the channel by using the links down below. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at what the market's giving us right now. So we do have a few of these Solana meme tokens pumping, one of them being Fido. This is actually one of the tokens that Dabmaster has been telling us about, currently sitting at 341,000 market cap. This thing looks like it's getting ready to rip. We are in this consolidation period, so it does look like we will be having that momentum to the upside, and we will be probably more than likely approaching 1 million market cap very, very soon. So obviously none of this is financial advice, but enter at your own risk. I think this is looking pretty good. It's been consolidating here for a while. Our biggest goal is to go ahead and see us break above this, to go ahead and confirm that this is going to go ahead and have a higher high, which will be reaching about 1 million market cap. And we also do see Myra right now pumping at not that much. We are pumping about what, 22-23%. It looks like it's in this little consolidation period. I might even call it some sort of a bull flag pattern or triangle pattern. Usually we see this a lot with these meme tokens. So as soon as it gets ready to pump to the upside, you could go ahead and see another massive pump. I do believe a lot of these meme tokens are probably going to do another additional 10x low, like on the lowest. I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of these have been ripping through, one of them being Myro as well, which kind of moves very similar to Myra. Myro right here, this thing has approached 200 million market cap, and this is one of the tokens that I've been talking about, you know, a few days ago, that this might be worth jumping into if you are a strong believer of bonk, right? This thing has a pretty low supply, not the lowest, but it has a pretty nice low supply, and it currently is at 201 million market cap, right? So this realistically could go to 1 billion market cap, and it will still have lots of freaking room to go. So this might be worth throwing some money into if you can. Obviously not financial advice. Let's go ahead and see if they're listed onto any of these top exchanges. The way you do that is by going on DEX tools, typing the smart contract, and then heading over to CoinMarketCap. And then there we go. We see Myro over 52% in 1 day. And they are listed on KuCoin, Radium. Well, Radium is a DEX, BingX, and MEXC. So you do actually have them there. It looks like they're none of them except for KuCoin is probably futures. Besides all of them, they all are BingX and MEXC. They are spot. So definitely go ahead and check that out. Myro is looking pretty good. I might have to add a little back to that. Rocky 2 over 73% right now, 13 million market cap. This one with the 1 billion supply as well. So this thing looks like it's getting ready to rip. Honestly, the thing is with a lot of these tokens, they're very, very scary to enter at the levels that you're in right here. But there's really no technical analysis that could go behind this, right? This thing has done over 25 to 2600%, which is about a 20x, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So this thing has pumped a lot, right? And it still has a continuation to a higher high. Obviously, these are high risk, high rewards. Dinero, how's it going, Dinero? Yes, 100%. Myra, we can't forget Myra, as I mentioned. This thing is at a 2 million market cap, and I do think a lot of these dog tokens are going to be doing very, very similar, right? So it might be worth throwing a little money on all these bags. Rocky has been one of them that one of you called too. And as you've noticed, similar thing, right? We're seeing very same patterns with a lot of these tokens. Like they all literally look the same. And honestly, this almost looks like a head and shoulders pattern. But when it comes to these meme tokens, it's very, very difficult to go ahead and do TA. So we're not going to sit here and do technical analysis, because technical analysis on meme tokens it's pretty much useless. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. It's really, really useless because there's more manipulation, more volatility, but it does look like on the hourly it did already hit that head and shoulders pattern. So I do see some sort of continuation on Rocky, at least over 100%, which is a 1x to a 1.5x short term, right? Short term. Solana, I can't remember who called this one, but one of you called Solana as well. The thing I like about Solana, I like the name. I think the name is very, very catchy, and you have to remember that also, like, the names, the logos have to be very catchy, right? Whether it's a logo, whether it's a name that catches people's attention. And Solana is like one of those tokens that, to me, how are you doing today, Dinero? How are you doing today, bro? Are you having a good day today? Solana to me is like one of those tokens that has like a very nice logo type behind it and it has a really cool name, you know. And when it comes to meme tokens like this, what people don't understand, it's really about not only the community but the logo and the hype behind it. And I feel like Solana just kind of goes with Solana. And the cool thing about this too is that it only has 676 million circulating supplies, and it's currently at 2.63 million. So this thing still has a lot of freaking room to go. I think a lot of these tokens realistically will go over, at least in my opinion, over a 10x. I mean, I remember one of you guys called it over here back in January 4th. And about a month later, as you see, this thing has pumped like crazy. It has pumped over 11,000%. 11,000% this thing has pumped ever since one of you called it. I think this thing might have been sitting at like 100,000 market cap or something. And it looks like right now it's finally looking for this consolidation. So honestly, it's a lot riskier down over here because you don't know what's going to happen. And I actually called this breakout, right? I said this thing's going to be breaking out and whoever got in made a lot of freaking money. But yeah, usually right here when it's over a million market cap, I don't want to say it's not as volatile, but there's a higher probability that it won't dump too crazy. I mean, unless, I think this is already a 50% dump though, 70% dump. Yeah, from its all-time high on the 14th, it has dumped over 70%. And currently right now it's already at 53%. So this thing has lots of room to grow, has an additional 3x depending on where you're entering. If you enter right now, that's about a 1x to a 1.5. So it's like almost, I don't want to say guaranteed money, but it's almost guaranteed money. Let's see where Solana is listed on. If they're listed on any exchanges or if they're not. So it looks like they're not, chat. And this is why tokens like this are definitely worth looking out for. Tokens that haven't been listed on exchanges are the tokens that are going to do very, very well. So I would definitely keep my eyes on this. I'm glad I'm actually looking at this now because this is some extreme freaking alpha on Solana, and I'm really wondering when they're going to be getting listed on top tier exchanges. Let's see if we have any news right here. They just so we have what is it called? MEXC. If none of you know, this guy made millions of dollars trading Shiba Inu last bull run. He was like a mailman and he became a multi-millionaire literally through, you know, as he says, trading or holding on to Shiba. I think he put in $1,000 and literally changed his life. So crypto messiah, if none of you know, this guy is pretty known in the DeFi sector. So it looks like this guy actually also posted this. Solana has a new game on the way and their all-time high was 5.5 million. So it looks like their all-time high on market cap has been 5.5 million and it's currently at 2. So this is almost a 3, 4, 5, yeah, almost like a 3x incoming. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Was at 5.5 million with over 2,900 holders. So that's not even that much. Imagine what over 10 to 20,000 holders could go ahead and do, right? Candy, how's it going? Dinero says doing good, just looking at charts. What are you looking at specifically? How are you doing, Candy? Hope you're having a good one. Mohit, what about ICP for spots? I'll definitely go ahead and check out ICP. Check out Doobie, small cap, looks good. Is that a what exchange is that listed on, Dinero, by the way? Yeah, dog with a hat is freaking pumping right now, Candy. It's freaking insane. A lot of these Solana tokens are pumping like crazy. So the good thing about this one, Solana hasn't been listed on any exchange. So definitely something for us to go ahead and keep our eyes out on. Solana. Starship is also pumping a bit. This one's sitting at 235,000 market cap. I remember Vernon called this one out. I don't know. This guy has been hitting some pretty good plays. It has dumped a lot, but it does look like this thing's going to be running up very, very soon as well. So definitely be on the lookout for that one. Let's see what other tokens we have. WIF making new all-time highs. Dog with a hat, as we were talking about it around this zone right here. I think it's just the fact that it's a dog with a hat, literally a dog with a hat. We'll definitely go ahead and check out ICP right now. So let me go ahead and get ICP at the moment. I know this thing is probably going to continue to pump. We'll just look at futures. I'm pretty sure it's almost a very similar price. It's on Radium. Is it If it's like a meme token or like a very, very small low cap token, yeah, there you go. Thank you for providing the smart contract. I appreciate that. I don't know why my stream's not refreshing right here. Okay, there you go. Awesome possum. Let's go ahead and check this out. Dobby. This one's pretty good, man. I like this one. 792,000 market cap. This thing has 1,000 million. What's 1,000 million? Is that correct? It looks like this thing's having a massive cup and handle pattern, getting ready for some sort of breakout. So I'll definitely keep my eyes on this. I'm gonna be making a lot of content these next couple of days, chat. I'm very, very excited for all the content that I'm going to be bringing you. You guys are definitely probably going to get annoyed by me. By the end of this month, leading towards next month, I'm going to put out so much freaking content. You guys are probably going to be tired of me. like straight up. Like right now, you don't understand. We're like literally entering like the bottom of the market, where a lot of these altcoins or meme tokens are going to be freaking taking off, right? Like ICP and a lot of these tokens are going to be freaking taking off. And that's just because, as I mentioned, altcoin season seems like it's officially here. I'm not going to go ahead and you know, assume 100%, because this thing could automatically reverse and we could be out of altcoin season. But if we are in altcoin season, February is going to be a freaking good month. I think the end of this month, beginning next month, we're going to have a lot of these freaking tokens just take off, man. So much freaking money is going to be made in this space. And this is the time, and not financial advice, to start loading up on these meme tokens, especially in Solana. I think Solana is going to make new all-time highs. You know how bearish I've been with Solana. I've been probably like the biggest bear, and I've probably gotten so much hate from a lot of people because I've been the biggest bear with Solana. But I do see Solana approaching $140 plus in the next couple weeks. Like literally the next couple weeks, a month. I do believe we will be seeing Solana make new all-time highs. These meme tokens are going to go through freaking crazy. A lot of these altcoins are like literally like as they've been going down, and as they're going down, these are the buying to dip, because if altcoin season is officially here, longing a lot of these positions with leverage will definitely make you some really, really good money, even if you start with 50 bucks, right? And if you do want to go ahead and do that, make sure to go ahead and support the channel by using my links down below. BingX and MEXC non-KYC. You have Bybit, and then you do have a VPN if you need a VPN for whatever reasons you need a VPN for. 69% off with 3 months extra. So definitely go ahead and support the channel by using that link down below. But projects like this is looking pretty good. 781,000 market cap. I do see this thing probably breaking past 1 million, and that's just due to the fact that it's a dog token. It just seems like these Solana dog tokens have been doing really, really well, right? Grok is pumping. No way, Grok is back and pumping. I don't even want to remember Grok. I lost so much freaking money on Grok. Yes, Sol is booming, bro. No, bro, no slowing it down. I agree with you. As much as I want to be bearish with a lot of these tokens, there's no possible way of being bearish, right? And that's just keeping it real, right? That's just keeping it real with all of you. Even though I changed my mind with a lot of these tokens, it's just the reality of it. You know, obviously I do need to use some clickbait sometimes due to the fact that I am a content creator and I need to capture people's attention, hopefully. But overall, the market's looking freaking bullish. Like I think it's looking a lot better than it did these last couple of days. Like these last couple of days, it was giving us signs of some bearishness. And right now, even though yesterday was looking kind of iffy, we are getting more bullish signs right now at the moment. It's like they're way more bullish than bearish. So it's something to actually be excited for. Let's see what Dobby is. I really like the logos. I think the logos and the name is always one thing. Dobby staking. Users can stake their Dobby to earn SOL as rewards. All trading fees on Metora is now distributed among users. I wonder how much Dobby you could get in return, dude. Because if you could get a good return, this might be worth it. There's only about $10,000 locked. That's insane. What is the return on this? Liquidity provider fees about 4%. Oh no, it's not. It's 614. Dude, this is freaking insane. Like tokens like this, not financial advice, providing liquidity is is where you make the most money. Like if this thing's bringing in around $100,000 of 24-hour volume, which is not that much to be honest with you. But if this thing could literally bring in like 10 million, 5 million, 13 million, which we've seen with a lot of meme tokens, you could literally print money just by holding the token that you enjoy. You could literally be printing money. So 614% on the yield, that's really freaking good. They only have about $10,000 locked. So the way when it comes to providing liquidity, you usually get paid the most when there's less money in the pool. Why? Because you're risking your money. You're literally kind of almost being like the exit liquidity for most people, and in that sense they pay you with a higher payout. So this is not crazy. There's even some that go up to 10,000%, right? So let's see what kind of farms they have right now at Metora, which I've never heard of. Let me go ahead and save Metora. We have Blaze offering 102. What else do we have? Do we have any other tokens that are kind of crazy? No, that's pretty much. This one's offering, Kanker's offering 457. This one's pretty crazy. Nobody is offering 832. And this thing has about $5,000 staked. So the more money, or the less money there is, the more you get paid in return usually. Yeah, the higher they go, like this one has, 148,000. Now they're offering 20%. So you know how we were talking about like why I'm very bullish on DeFi and why you should start looking into like providing liquidity and staking and all that, because you usually get the biggest freaking offers. The amount of fees charged for each trade that goes into LP, nice, 4%. There's no protocol fee. That's not bad. 24-hour yield is 0.09. This might be worth a play. I saved that. Yeah, but obviously this is a high risk, right? These are just high risk plays. I don't want to go ahead and make it seem like you're literally going to be printing money out of thin air, but you kind of are if there is a continuation to the upside, right? How are you doing, by the way, Candy? And how's Mark? Once it holds 5 million floor, it will get more recognition. Yeah, I agree with you. I think 1 million is usually where a lot of these tokens get recognition. Like, I feel like a lot of these meme tokens, once they break 1 million, more people are willing to put their trust and money into the token, right? That's just how people are. Another token right now that I want to talk about, somebody, I can't remember who it was, but they were talking about Solana Pepe. I'm not sure if this was Candy. I don't remember who it was. But shout out to whoever was talking about Solana Pepe. This thing is currently pumping up all the way up to 268%, which is almost a 3x. Currently sitting at a 457,000 market cap. So that is insane. Dinero says facts. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you 100% on that. This thing's going to be taking off too. As I mentioned, typically when these tokens hit 1 million chat, people feel more confident because they are going to be volatile. But people, I don't know why, I feel like maybe because it's like an even number, people just feel more confident into throwing in their money. Because if you've noticed, a lot of these tokens, like look, for example, this is at 472,000, right? But when you see tokens such as, let's look at WIF, which is very, very bullish, by the way, because this one just started getting listed on exchanges. This one's sitting at a 461 million, right? Like, who in the right mind will invest in WIF? Like, who would do that, right? Think about it. Like, really sit down and think, like, who would throw money into WIF? You would think that not that many people, right? Because it's at 461 million. That's already a lot. But realistically, this thing could do a 2 billion to a 1 billion market cap, right? So with that being said, this thing still has enough room to run. It has all the way up to, let's say, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It still has another additional 6x to run, which is a lot safer, right? You're probably not going to make a 20x unless it hits, over a million plus, which I think it's possible. But I don't think that might happen. And if it does, it might be very quickly, kind of like Bonk. Bonk hit over a 2 billion market cap and then it dumped. And that was because all the big influencers with over 1 million subs were talking about it, right? And that's usually the time where it's kind of exit liquidity and people are leaving the project and going on to the next project. So even if this project was to hit, let's say 1 million market cap, let's say you put $1,000 into this, you have less risk. And I don't want to say you don't have any risk, but you have less risk throwing like $1,000 to $10,000, because look, you're seeing big transactions here, $17,000, $7,000. You're seeing pretty big buys here, right? $15,000. You're seeing massive buys on a meme token. Like, who in the right mind would throw that much money, right? But even if you had, let's say, $10,000 to 6x, it's like what, 60 grand? It's not that high of a risk, right? The risk is still there. I don't want to say it's not, but the chances of this thing quickly dying are kind of low as compared to the lower market caps. Like these, for example, you're better off throwing, like, let's say $100 or $500 and having a high probability of making a lot of money. Like, even out of $100, if this thing goes to, let's say, 10 million market cap, you're going to be making an over 10x. So you'll make over, literally over, I think easily over $10,000, which is not a 10x. It's more than a 10x, right? A 10x would be $1,000, I believe. But I think this thing could probably make you, like, you could probably turn $100 into like a 10 grand. Literally, you can. This is definitely possible with tokens like Solana Pepe. Let's say, for example, what else? Pretty much all these tokens that we talked about. Myro too, sitting at a 210 million market cap. We also have, what other token? Slow right now. This thing too. This one's sitting at a 729 million market cap, so that's insane as well. Give me 1 second. Let's get into a phone call. Sorry about that. Anyways, we were talking about, what's up, Billy? How's it going, buddy? How are you doing today, dude? You work today? How was work? Welcome, bro. Dude, all these Solana memes are freaking going through the roof. Freaking berserks. We have Barney also sitting over 105%, but this thing's at a 27,000 market cap. That is freaking insane, right? 27,000 market cap. Sorry, I'm just like getting my phone blown up. Myro, this token right here, like, you're like, why would people throw in, you know, at 209 million market cap? Because realistically, this thing could also hit over 1 billion market cap. Like, that's what we're seeing right now. And also the reason why I'm saying this, and I'm not overhyping this, is due to the fact that the supply is low. This thing's at a 1 billion, pretty much. Let's just call it 1 billion supply. This thing's, I don't want to say halfway there, because it's not halfway there, but this thing still has room to grow. This thing literally has what? Still another additional 8x on the table. And let's go ahead and check how many exchanges Myro is actually listed in, right? If we go over to Myro, we're going to see what exchanges are listed in. And they're actually listed on a few, actually. So that's actually good. They are on KuCoin, MEXC, BingX. So they are on a few. But there's a few of these that are not listed on exchanges yet. And that's really where a lot of these tokens pump like crazy, right? When they're not listed on exchanges. Let's see if Slow's listed on any exchanges, because I know Dabmaster has been telling us about Slow. Let's see. Doesn't tell us much. No, it looks like it's not listed on any exchanges. So tokens like that have a 7 million market cap and haven't been listed on exchanges have a high potential, when they do get listed on exchanges, to like pump like crazy. I mean, even the liquidity is not that bad. 433,000, which I don't think liquidity matters in Solana, I've noticed. But even the supply is not that bad. It's at 898 million, right? 3.13 thousand holders, 840,000 of the 24-hour volume. So a lot of these tokens will be doing like 10 million in volume in no time, right? So I know this one too. This is one of the tokens that Billy actually gave me a while back. 4 million market cap. You know, this one does have a higher circulating supply, so I wouldn't hype it too much. I do think probably 10 million market cap could be possible, but this has a lot of tokens. 65 trillion is a lot compared to the ones that we've been seeing, you know, at a billion or under a billion. Those have a higher probability of them making you a lot of money, right? With this one right here, you can still make a nice little return, but it's not compared as to the ones that have the lower market cap or the lower circulating supply. And even Burr, for example, even though I just mentioned that, look, they're listed only on Radium, Orca, and Jupiter. So they're not listed on any major exchanges yet. So imagine the possibility and potential when they do get listed on your MEXC, KuCoin, LBank, and all those platforms, right? It's going to get more exposure compared to the tokens that we just talked about, like Myro and all that. So right now we're like at this part of the market where a lot of these tokens will be taking off. Ponky, I'm still pretty bullish on this. This thing hasn't really done much anymore. I mean, it kind of, I mean, I don't want to say it hasn't because it has been pumping these last 2 days, but it only did about a 3x. And looks like it's currently retracing, but even Ponky, it currently only at a 20 million market cap with $555 million of supply, right? The thing is, when it comes to a lot of these tokens, it still comes back to the community. Like, how bullish is the community? Are they being active? Is a community ran? Do they actually have a developer there doing something? Ponky looks like it's not listed on any exchange either, right? For what I could look at. Maybe they have already been listed on exchanges. I could be wrong. Let me go ahead and check their Twitter. Maybe they have and they haven't updated anything. But I don't think they've been listed on any exchanges yet. Ponky team is excited to announce that we have closed a partnership with Hello Moon. Since launch, our focus has been expanding our team and onboarding like minds that share our vision. Partnership expands onto the vision hellomoon.io. 2024 is a big year. So they just partnered with Hello Moon, whoever that is. I don't know who Hello Moon is. Solana data infrastructure built on Solana's more powerful developer platform. What the heck does that mean, man? Look at Minecraft. LOL. Got in at 5K, 30K market cap right now. Nice. Infrastructure to build the future of Solana. So how do they partner with Ponky? That's what I would like to go ahead and know. This is interesting. I would like to know how they partnered up with Hello Moon. Is it on their exchange? What the heck is this, right? It could be an exchange, right? Good morning, Goldie. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good one today. Welcome to Goldie. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Minecraft right now. Let's take a look at Minecraft. Go to the site. Minecraft. Nice. This thing's pumping up. Pump it up. Look at that pump. Damn. Don't forget to take profits, chat. Don't forget to take profits. How'd you sleep, Goldie? Did you sleep good, by the way? Dinero says, Honk, another good coin. Just secured a partnership today. Can you go ahead and share Honk, please? Awesome possum. Yeah, Minecraft. Let's see how Minecraft does for us. This thing's pumping. Pumping. Maybe it makes new all-time highs here live. Let's go ahead and see. Honk. 1.52 million market cap with 1 billion supply. What is a honk? Mess with the honk. Mess with the honk. You get the bonk. Remember the honk meme? The audacious? What? Audacious goose that originated from the viral video game Untitled Goose Game. I've never seen this. Honk versus bonk. Interesting. Is this the meme right here? Oh my gosh, bro. You just can't make this thing up with these memes. Like, the creativity people go through when it comes to a lot of these memes is freaking mind-blowing. It's freaking mind-blowing to say the least. It's like this is why you just can't not like memes. Like, as much as like I always say I don't want to touch memes, like it just reminds me why memes are like so fun to like freaking trade. Like, it just makes you, it just kind of makes you laugh how like people make like become millionaires off tokens like this. Like, it's insane, right? Like isn't it freaking insane to think about? But yeah, look at this thing. This thing has a 1.27 million market cap on a 24-hour volume. That is insane. It has over 100% pump in the last 24 hours. So yeah, these tokens, it looks like almost money's being made out of thin air right now with these Solana tokens. So I think it's going to continue too. I'm riding the moon back to 400% right now. Nice. Nice. A nice little 4x. Goldie says, yes, thank you. Just get up. How are you in a trade? I'm not in any trades. I was on a TRX play, but it wasn't much. It was like literally like, I think $3 even with leverage. It was pretty bad. Like, I got wrecked on my Bitcoin leverage yesterday, last night when I went to sleep. I ended up losing some money, like, because I was just like freaking degen trading back and forth with leverage. I was trying to make my money back that I lost. Like, dude, I was up pretty good. I was up like, I turned 30 into 90, and then from 90, I forgot to put a stop loss. I gotta get the habit of putting a stop loss, right? That's like the degen part of me that I gotta remember. Like, dude, you gotta remember to put stop losses. So I forgot to put a stop loss on my Solana trade yesterday when I was longing, and I ended up closing for like half of my position being down. So I went from like $90 to like 70, and then from 70 I did another couple dumb trades, and I went back down to like as low as like $15 yesterday. And then that's when I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna short Bitcoin. And as soon as I enter my short position on Bitcoin, I literally get liquidated like probably like 20 minutes later, and then Bitcoin dumps to where I knew it was gonna dump, right? Then again, I didn't put a stop loss, and that's what I got to remember. I got to start using stop losses again. I know for sure once we get back into, I'm probably going to do a little degen trading this month. I'm probably going to allocate some money where I'll probably go ahead and do, I'll probably do like I could probably do like with $200 with leverage. I could do a lot. I could do some damage with $200, even with $100 on leverage. I could turn it into a couple grand. I mean, I've done it before with Pepe 2. Definitely, I would need to find like a Pepe 2 play. But the reality is that with leverage, and even with any of these meme tokens, with $100, all it takes you is to go ahead and like 4x your money, like Billy, let's say. You make you turn $100 into 4x, that $400 with $400, dude, you could make so much freaking money with that. Like, you might not think so, but with $400, you could do so much on a meme token. All you need that meme token to do is like a 5x, and now you have like what, like 2 grand. And the reality of these tokens doing 10, 20, 30 X's are very, very possible. Right now, I think the market's in our favor. And that's kind of the reason why I'm encouraging a little bit more of this riskier behavior, because this is the market we're entering right now. We're entering the degenerate space right now, where altcoins haven't fully gone there, but they will. And we're seeing that right now slowly. We're going to be seeing a lot of these altcoins start to pick up. And once you start even to pick up on these tokens, even if you're not like trading meme tokens like these, you can make a nice little bag leverage trading these with like $100 to like $400. You can make so much freaking money. Trust me, so much freaking money leverage trading these tokens. $500 nice. Goldie says, I got wrecked on SEI. I forgot stop loss. Yeah, see, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Goldie. It makes me feel a little better. I don't want to say I'm glad he got stopped out, but it makes me feel a little better that I'm not the only one that sometimes forgets to put freaking a stop loss. And that's also due to my fault, that I'm used to not using stop losses because I'm usually trading meme tokens. So when you're trading meme tokens on leverage, I do not want to encourage none of you not to use stop losses, but usually when you use stop losses on meme tokens, you get wrecked. Like, you literally get stopped out on purpose, and then the position goes the way that you thought it was going to go. Always take the initials out on memes. Yeah, it makes it so much easier. I agree with you. That's what I've been doing, and it's been a win streak. Let's do a $100 challenge. The market is not good now. I agree with you, Goldie. We should go ahead and do that. Should I do a $100 challenge on pure meme tokens or leverage trading? Or maybe I could do both, where I could go ahead and do like a $100 challenge on meme tokens, and then I could do like a $100 challenge on leverage trading, and we could go ahead and see how far I could take the portfolio. I'm pretty confident I could do pretty well, because I was able to do, you know, $25 into $90 in about a day and a half. So I more than doubled my account, right? So, but that was taking on high risk. So with $100, the risk doesn't have to be as high. But I'm gonna be honest with you, chat, growing an account from $100, it's very, very, I don't want to say it's hard. It's just very difficult, because the risk levels you have to take to double your account are a little bit higher, if that makes any sense. Because if you want to go ahead and double your account, you're obviously going to have to use higher leverage, and you might have to enter more volatile, risky trades than you would normally do to double your account, right? So that's why, for me personally, I don't like to encourage anybody to, if you really want to start trading, I would say $1,000. But it's always good to play out the market with $100 instead. Like, even with $50, you can make a lot of money. Even $10. But as I'm saying, like, the lower the amount of money you have, like less than $100, the higher the risk you have to take when it comes to doubling your account or quadrupling your account, right? Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that then. I'll for sure this starting month, I'll probably go ahead and do a challenge where I'll go ahead and do like a leverage trading account versus a meme token account, which one I get wrecked on first, right? But even some of these tokens, we could literally just imagine putting $100 on, like, let's say Fido, right? That's already $200. But the reality is of looking for that freaking play, right? So, or even this, like, if we got lucky on Pepe, put $100, you make $300, so this thing's already up 260%. So it's like little things like that, right? But let me talk about ICP, because I was supposed to make some quick TA on ICP. Dinero asked, I believe, and I completely forgot. I think it was Dinero, right? Or Mohit asked about ICP. I apologize, bro. You have to remind me when I go on to these conversations. So looking at ICP right now at the moment, we are seeing on the short-term time frame, we are getting some sort of rejection. But looking at the longer time frames, let's see the 4 hourly. 4 hourly is kind of the same. I would like to go ahead and see ICP break above $12.83 to go ahead and see some sort of movement to the upside. So I would like to go ahead and see some sort of movement like this to go ahead and confirm that this is going to be a continuation to the upside and ride all the way to the wave up. But that is entering a lot of resistance, and currently the area that we're in right now on daily is at an area of major resistance too, and we do finally see this kind of falling down. So we're going to go ahead and see where ICP moves moving forward, but we are at a major area of resistance right now on every chart. I would focus more on the 4 hourly. We could go ahead and see it does look at the RSI is crossing, but I would like to go ahead and see ICP hold and break above $12.45. I would think, for me personally, if it could hold that pretty well, this would be an indication to an upside. Smash that like button for me, chat, please. Completely free, doesn't cost you anything. And as I mentioned, make sure to go ahead and use my links down below, BingX and MEXC, currently non-KYC. And if you need a VPN for whatever reason, we got you with NordVPN offering 69% off with 3 months extra. I think they've literally been slowly decreasing it from 69% to 70 to 60, or sorry, 69 to 66, 65%. So it's quite interesting what they've been doing there, honestly. But yeah, Solana, as I was saying, I think this might be the next play. We also did see one last token that I wanted to talk about, which is called Baby Bonk. This thing's at 9 million market cap, but it does have a high circulating supply, though. It finally got that breakout, but there's a lot of hype with this token right now for whatever reason. Apparently, they're going to be coming out with some battle royale, I believe. Look, Huge news. We are thrilled to share the official Bank Royale trailer with you, featuring up our play to earn game as set to launch in February. NFT packs will be available for purchase next week with baby bonk and accepted methods down below. Imagine this being the next game, the next freaking game to play. Look at this. A battle royale, dude. You can't make this thing up. Is this gonna be like Fortnite or something? You got to remember to not get too overly hype when it come out about like these trailers and all that, because there's a lot of these tokens that have promised a lot of in the past, and a lot of these metaverse projects haven't done anything. But if they do deliver, I think that's gonna be freaking sick to stream, man. I wouldn't wait to be streaming this. Like if there's actual battle royale with this behind it, it'd be really cool, like streaming this and going live with it. But yeah, Goldie, I'm definitely down to do a live stream, or not do a live stream, but to do a challenge where we do like $100 futures trading challenge with $100 meme coin challenge, and see how we could flip the accounts, right? With which plays. Coming soon. Bank Royale. I don't think it's going to be like Call of Duty, right? Top trending on CoinGecko. So they just partnered up with this guy right here. We are thrilled to announce our partnership, who has an impressive 1 million followers on Instagram. He is a leader, Binance Square ambassador, and has joined the Baby Bank army. What does that mean? Binance KOL and Binance Square creator, crypto marketing, altcoin influencer. I don't know what that is. Like, what does a KOL at Binance do? This guy too right here. I wonder what they do. They do like host like AMAs or something like that. It's quite interesting. Yeah, but they've been doing quite freaking crazy numbers. I mean, look at that. 9 million market cap, 587,000 24-hour volume. This thing released on the 15th, which was 2 days ago. 2 days ago, and this thing's already 9 million. So imagine you put in $100, you're like, let's see, you put in $100 in the beginning of the market, you're turning this thing into probably over 10 grand. Honestly, because let's just say safely assume you probably get in at like 100,000 market cap, right? You're going to be hitting over $10,000 with $100. And there's a lot of plays like that. There's a lot of freaking plays like that. So I think right now we're getting in that moment right now where I'm feeling a little bit more degenerate to do these plays. Even with the higher cap altcoins, I think right now leverage trading is going to be the move, right? I don't think I agree like with Goldie what she said earlier. I don't think I'd be entering any trades just yet on a lot of these altcoins, but if you are leverage trading, you should probably wait for a confirmation, because we still are in the zone where it's trying to decide where the market wants to go. Like Bitcoin is still trying to decide whether it wants to pump or dump. Ethereum, same thing, is looking to go ahead and decide whether it wants to dump from this area or not. So we're getting a lot of indecision right now, but as soon as we get that confirmation, I think it's going to pump, and it's looking more bullish than anything. But also remember that we could have those temporary freaking liquidity grabs that we always freaking do all the freaking time in the freaking market. It always happens, always freaking happens. But Ethereum is looking to go ahead and have a squeeze to the upside as well. So that's going to be taking a lot of these Ethereum tokens and a lot of these meme tokens to higher highs. So I do expect, altcoins to start pumping up very soon. A lot of these are currently at the buy the dip opportunity. We did see ENS pump over 40% last week. We saw what else? Hex. We've seen a lot of few projects, a lot of these tokens that have pumped like over 30-40%. So right now we are seeing that moment in the market where we have seen some sort of retracement, but we are getting ready for that next pump. And meme tokens are currently having that thrive right now. So do expect a lot of these meme tokens to make newer highs in these next couple of weeks. I do believe that towards the end of this month, beginning February, we should be seeing a lot of volatility into these altcoins and meme tokens as well. So this is where we start getting a little bit more risky. I don't want to say too risky, but this is where the market's in our favor, right? Bitcoin's doing what it's going to do. Bitcoin looks like it might go up. The DXY, it's slowly retracing down. So if it does come back down to 102 in the next, let's say, couple days, probably in the next 2 days, we could go ahead and see some green into the market before we see some reversal. So I do see some bullish momentum coming in. We also see the US 100. If the stock market continues to make new all-time highs, breaking past this area of resistance at the 1700 or 17,000, I believe we will. So I do also see that making new all-time highs as well. So it just looks like everything's a lot more bullish and it's in our favor. It's not confirmed yet because this thing could honestly, realistically, just completely die down and literally do like a fake up on us and like make us think that this was going to run up, and it was completely one of the biggest bull traps. But everything's kind of looking in our favor, right? It's looking more bullish than bearish, but obviously I wouldn't wait until we get that confirmation. That confirmation will be breaking past that resistance, finding that support, and that would go ahead and have us run up the wave to the upside before we see a correction, probably mid-February towards end of February, beginning March, right? Or maybe towards the mid-March is when the bull run kind of ends, because that's usually when the time frame kind of died down. It kind of starts dying down between March is when we start seeing a reversal into meme tokens, typically, right? It doesn't mean it has to happen that way. Or this could be the biggest bull trap where they pump it up like this and then they just dump it all the way down, which I kind of doubt. I think we're seeing more bullish momentum to the upside than to the downside, in my opinion, right now. Now that we have the ETF news out the way, I think people are feeling a little bit more degenerate. We're seeing it on the fear and greed. We still are at greed. Like, we probably only entered neutral once, and we haven't seen that in a while, and now we're back to greed levels. And just last week, we were at 76, extreme greed, which you would think that people wouldn't be thinking that, but here we go, back again. Can you put in Discord when you start to challenge? Yeah, 100%. I'll probably start to challenge once I get paid. So I get paid towards the end of the month. So as soon as I get paid, I'll definitely go ahead and do a challenge. In the meantime, I'm going to be looking for like the tokens to go ahead and start trading. And I'm probably more than likely going to start trading them mostly on, we're going to see, because we could do multiple things, right? We could probably do like a $200 test where I do $100 leverage trading and $100 just pure Solana meme token degeneracy. And we have to come up with a playbook of how we're going to do that. Like, are we going to risk $25? Are we going to risk $50? Are we going to risk $100? I think I also should try to come up with a proper risk management just to not be fully degenerate and try to make that $100 last. But honestly, even if we do like, let's say a $50 or $25 trade on a lot of these meme tokens, you know, double up your money, you're already up like $65, right? Let's say $65, 65, that's like going to be like 100 something. So you like already doubled your account on like 2 or 3 different tokens. So the idea when it comes to the Solana meme tokens, like the degeneracy of trading these meme tokens a lot, like the ones on DEX tools, usually when you spread your money, you have higher chances. If you spread like $25, you know, $25, $30, you have higher chances than throwing $100 in. And if you lose, you get wrecked. But if you throw in $25 or $40, if you double, triple your money, you're already making 80 to over 100 something dollars, which you're taking less risk and you're getting a pretty nice return. So I have to also come up with that. But yeah, we could do that. I think I'll probably throw in like $200 into the market and try to see what we could do with that challenge, because it's possible, but there is risk you have to take, and that's why I don't like doing those small challenges. But as I mentioned, you know, to all those that are not aware, I was able to turn about $100 trading Pepe 2, and I turned it all the way up to $20,000 in like probably 2 to 3 weeks. But I was literally not sleeping, sleepless nights. I was literally just sitting on my computer, not leaving the house, trading forever, and that took a toll on my mentality. It literally took a toll on everything, right? So yes, it's possible, but it also depends on the way you're going to go ahead and do it. This way I'm going to try to do a little bit smarter. So I'll definitely go ahead and we'll record the journey around. You know, I think that'd be really cool. I did a video, I think it was 2 days ago, when I was trading with $25 or $30, and I made like $150 on stream. Then I got wrecked, but that was just because I was risking high risk, high reward with no stop losses, trading just meme tokens. Which, if I do this $100 challenge, I want to trade higher cap altcoins on leverage, and then trade on these meme tokens right here with $100. It's possible, right? But obviously, the more money you have, the lower risk you sometimes have to take, right? Like, let's say you have $1,000 and you're leverage trading, you probably take what? You probably only put in $300 to $500 per trade at the max, and you want to have always like $500 to the side, just in case you get closer to getting liquidated, and then you just add more fuel to the pockets, right? That's usually the strategy I like to use. Or let's say you have $1,000 on futures and you only trade with $300, and you use the remaining $800, I believe $700 as remaining liquidity if you want to, add to your margin call or whatever the case is. So that's like smarter trading right there. That's why I like using higher amounts, because like, let's say $1,000, you take lower risk, as opposed to if you're doing $100 challenge, you have to take a higher risk, which higher risk, higher reward, but higher stress and more degenerate place you have to do, right? And it's quite the opposite when you have a little bit more money. Like $1,000 leverage trading is pretty good. $1,000, let's say meme token trading, is pretty good, because you only risk, let's say, $50, and you could trade over 10 trades, and all it takes is like, let's say roughly 3 to 5 plays to go ahead and 4x your money. So it's really all a probabilities number for the meme tokens on these. It's mostly all probability and luck. Leverage trading, it's not so much luck. There's some luck involved, but your chances of you making money leverage trading are a lot higher, in my opinion, if you understand, a little bit of just basic TA. I have to go. See you tonight. Good night, Goldie. Or you have a good day, Goldie. For me, it's good night, right? But I am actually ending the stream. I was just waiting to hit 1 hour. I appreciate you for being here today, Goldie. Hope you have a great rest of your day as well with everybody. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe in the video. It's completely free, and most importantly, support the channel by using my links down below. And if you need a VPN, as I mentioned, NordVPN is there for you. And go ahead and feel free to reach out to me on Twitter. This is the Discord right here, so let me go ahead and share the Discord. I do recommend all of you to go ahead and tune in. It's completely free, doesn't cost you a dime. And yeah, that's pretty much it, chat. Make